So I know that I don't normally do news on this channel, but the information that we just got was far too exciting not to discuss. So it was officially just announced maybe a bit more than an hour ago that Wizards of the Coast has officially purchased D&D Beyond. And honestly, this is such huge news. This will probably end up being the single most important and defining announcement for Dungeons & Dragons for the entirety of 2022. This is so important because not only did we already know that Wizards of the Coast and the D&D team have been working on some sort of a new edition, whether it's again 5.5 or 6th edition, to be coming out in 2024, they did state that it was going to be sort of backwards compatible, and there's a lot of questions kind of looming in the air about how they would really achieve that, how it would be possible, and it does kind of seem with this acquisition of D&D Beyond that they've sort of really kind of solidified that, and we have this official repository of all of the official content which was provided through this third party that is D&D Beyond, but now it's going to be officially incorporated in-house into Wizards of the Coast, part of their own sort of delivery mechanism, and that is so exciting for the future of the game going forward. Something that I am extremely hopeful for as a result of this, and I know that I am not alone in hoping this, is that we're going to get some kind of a situation similar to what we had with Dragon of Icefire Peak with the D&D Essentials kit, whereby when you purchased it, you were able to get a digital code that you can use to redeem a copy of Dragon of Icefire Peak and its subsequent adventures available for free through D&D Beyond. And now with the purchase of D&D Beyond by Wizards of the Coast, I sincerely hope that this is going to be something that they're going to be doubling down on, not only because it makes the game much more affordable and accessible for other people to get into, because you don't necessarily need to be buying physical copies as well as digital ones, which I actually am one of those people. I have I have physical copies of all the books that I buy just because I like having the actual collection, but being someone that has a visual disability, I actually can't really rely on these books to read them. So I use pretty much exclusively the digital copies through D&D Beyond. So as far as an accessibility and inclusion standpoint goes, being able to make these accessible, maybe at a discounted rate, maybe not necessarily for free, but through as a discounted rate to people who purchase the physical copies, this is now something that Wizards of the Coast will have the leverage to be able to actually do now that D&D Beyond is not owned and operated through a third party. So really that's kind of it. I'm incredibly excited to see what sort of comes to fruition as a result of this purchase. Maybe we'll see some further inklings of that virtual tabletop that we saw hints of a couple months back, but it's all that's still kind of up in the air. We don't really know exactly what this is going to lead into, but it's incredibly exciting that we know that this is happening. We know that everything is going to be staying put. We're not going to be losing our purchases. Everything's going to be incorporated, and hopefully there's a possibility that we might get some better inclusion and some cross compatibility between D&D Beyond and the sort of physical Dungeons & Dragons books. So that's it. I'm incredibly excited. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this, but otherwise, take care.